Kundalini, Jai Shri Mataji and good evening. A big greeting from the heart to the UK and of course everyone else who is watching in the rest of the world, but specifically to the UK, my old home. I know you're all preparing for Adishakti Puja and what a buzz this must be. You're all involved in all sorts of jobs and working hard. And it's an honor and privilege that I'm allowed to do an evening program for you just before Adishakti Puja. So I was thinking maybe to do something that is useful for you. But before we start our little meditation with a little bit of live music, I'd like to remind you that you take rest, please, and you eat and you drink enough and you get a lot of sleep. And that end of the day, we should maybe remember it's all, whatever's going to work out is all in Shri Mataji's hands. I don't need to tell you that, you know that. But just that surrender element of if things don't go the way we plan it, it's all going to come together and it's going to be awesome and I'm going to miss it. But I'll be there beginning of July. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all. So let us start our meditation. We will share a picture of Shri Mataji, so you won't be seeing me. But I'm guiding you through the meditation, and all the music you see will come here from the keyboard and from the violin, and I shall see you later. So let's start with raising our Kundalini, and we can share a picture of Shri Mataji for this. Let's raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandhan. So let us start with the Ganesha mantra. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can put our hands on Mother Earth. Or if we're sitting on the ground, obviously we point them towards the earth. And maybe we can try to share this photograph with the option of start slideshow on the top so we can see the whole photograph. Thank you. And we can say Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvamiva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please remove all obstacles, all the heat, all our problems, all our worries, all our anxious thoughts, all our planning, and absorb it into Mother Earth. Shri Mataji, you are the doer. I am not the doer. Shri Mataji, you are the doer and the enjoyer. Let's put our right hand on our left heart. Let's really identify with the spirit. Shri Mataji, I am the spirit. Shri Mataji, I am the pure spirit. Shri Mataji, I am the spirit. I'm not this body, I'm not this mind, I am the spirit. Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvamiva Sakshat. Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, please remove any attachments, any illusions of attachments from my heart. Let me only be attached to my spirit. Now let's put our right hand on our left Vishuddhi. Shri Mataji, I am not guilty at all. I'm not the doer. I'm the pure spirit, so how can I be guilty? Shri Mataji, I'm not guilty at all. Shri Vishnu Maya. Om Tvamiva Sakshat. Shri Vishnu Maya Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Now let's place our right hand on the Agya. And here we can say, Shri Mataji, I forgive everyone. I forgive everyone. Also myself. I forgive. I forgive. Shri Mary Jesus. Om Tvamiva Sakshat. Shri Mary Jesus Sakshat. Shri Adi Shakti Mataji. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So for the next part, we're all together going to sing the mantras that are cooling for the right side. And there's a slide, you can all look at the mantras and the meanings. And it's basically the same mantra melody you know, it's just a little bit with a different harmony. So while we do this, we can put our left hand on the liver, or we can just have our hands on the lap, it's up to you. Oh Sakshat, Shri Chandrama Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Kailasha Swamini Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Nirmala Chitta Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Chitta Nirodha Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Chitteshwari Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Chit Shakti Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Mukuteshwari Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Muhammad Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat, Shri Hazrat Ali Fatima Bi Sakshat, Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Sarvatapaharini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Bhuta Santapanashana Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sanjeevani Swamini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Vichara Shaitila Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Kriya Shaitilya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So we can now listen to a 20-minute speech excerpt of Adi Shakti Puja 1997, and it's the first couple of 20-25 minutes.
Similarity that we have with Virata, the Mother Earth, and the human beings. If all of them are being reflected by the Adi Kundalini, so there has to be a great connection between them. It is not understood by human beings how they are connected to this Mother Earth. This Kundalini passed through different centers, reaching different centers in the Mother Earth, and ultimately broke through Kailasha. And I don't know how many have you been to Kailash. You'll see tremendous vibrations flowing out of Kailash. Now the way we insult our Mother Earth, what we are doing is we are insulting the Adi Shakti. So many ways there are we should respect the Mother Earth. I mean, it was an Indian custom to begin with. When you got up from your bed and you touched the Mother Earth with your feet, you have to say, "Oh Mother Earth, please forgive me because I'm touching you with my feet." All the movements of Mother Earth are controlled by this inner Kundalini, which is the reflection of Adishakti. The gravity that it has also is the manifestation of the Kundalini of the Mother Earth. Now, why we are suffering in this beautiful planet? Because we do not respect what we have to respect the most. Mother Earth is to be respected. Meaning what? Meaning that whatever is created on this earth, by the movement of the earth, by the sea, by all the elements, has to be respected. Today's problem is pollution, all kinds of things people talk of. The reason behind it, people never understood the importance of all these 5 elements which are supportive of our life. So to respect the Mother Earth, people do Bhumi Puja. Many people, when they are building a house, they will do the Bhumi Pujan, means they will respect the Mother Earth. Because if she is not being respected, maybe there could be an earthquake. Which means that this Mother Earth understands, knows and acts. It acts in such a manner that human beings don't understand why such things happen. Now we can say that in a place called Latur, it was Sri Ganesha's 14th day, and they had to submerge the statues into the sea or into the river. So they went all out, singing, dancing. After coming from there, they all started drinking. And drinking is not liked by Mother Earth at all. If you are drunk and you are walking on the road, you fall down. It so happened with that drinking that a big earthquake broke in, and all those who were dancing, were drinking, all of them were engulfed into that earthquake by Mother Earth. Only our center, which is there, was surrounded by a big gap, but nothing happened to our center. And not one single Sahaja Yogi was ruined by that. We can understand, because we are Sahaja Yogis, how the Mother Earth has acted to save those people who were Sahaja Yogis. So the understanding of Mother Earth about saints is very great. She knows who is a saint. She knows the feet of a saint. And that's why, so many things were created, like Moses. He went to the sea and the Mother Earth came up for them to walk through. If all the Jews had walked, it would not have worked. But it was Moses and his saintliness that the Mother Earth herself came up and helped. In the same way, when Rama was building a big bridge between Lanka and India, the Mother Earth came up as a bridge. So we should not try to curse the Mother Earth for any mishaps on this earth. If people are saintly, they will be always protected by Mother Earth. She will always try to give them whatever they want. You can see in the minute way that supposing now in our Kabela here, the roses are of such a big size. Such a big size roses. You won't find such big size in the whole world. But we have here such big ones. In Pratishthan, we had flowers of sunflower so big as that. One man could not lift it. Now, how is it all this is happening in particular places? Is the Mother Earth, who knows who is living here, who is walking on her back, we should say, or on her soil, because Mother Earth understands vibration. Now, certain places we say that are very holy. How have they discovered that these places are holy? Because of magnetic forces. The magnetic forces in England, I was surprised, were crossing each other at a place called Oxted where we lived. They were crossing since long, but we lived there later on. So Mother Earth also organizes and arranges things for saintly people. It's very interesting to see how the Mother Earth guides you in a proper way. I mean, I don't know how many instances I can give you, but we don't understand the value of the understanding of this Mother Earth and her loving protection for all the seeds. In the same way, we have to understand how the whole atmosphere, the rain, comes in at the right time, the moon, the sun, everything works out in such a beautiful manner because they know it's a saint. They know these are saintly people sitting. They know that they are pure people, that they are the essence of life, and they should be looked after. They should be cared for. They should be bothered for. It is not bothered about people who are of no use. For example, now for Hajj, so many people went and so many were killed. Some went to Amarnath and they were killed because they were not saints, just ritualistic people going for a ritual which, in the discretion of the Mother Earth, was of no avail and of no advantage. But nobody learns from this. Nobody learns. When so many people were going to, say, Amarnath were killed, Pakistan said, see, they should not have gone to this Amarnath. It's a false place. Why did they go there? And by going there, what has proved is that it's not a holy place. But when the Hajj thing took place, they had nothing to say. They didn't know how to explain this Hajj business and the dying of so many people. The reason is this, that these people have been going to Hajj all the time. Once there was a stampede with 32,000 people being injured and troubled and killed. Now this is it. Now what is Mother Earth suggesting? That going to these places, holy places, they are really holy, no doubt, going to these places, you are not doing any spiritual ascent. You are not achieving anything by going to these places which are really holy. That cannot be challenged. They are a holy place. You must be knowing that I was born in Chhindwara. And Mecca and Chhindwara are on the same cancer line. How is it? What is about Mecca? Mecca is Makkeshwar Shiv. It's a Shiva. Why did Muhammad Sahib ask people to worship a stone? He didn't believe in stones. He was against all kinds of idol worship. Then why did he say this black stone which is there has to be worshipped? For that people have to go there. What was the reason? Because he could feel the vibration, he could feel that it's a Swambhu. So he said it. So all the Muslims like mad are going there. By going there, nobody has improved. I have not seen anybody improved by going to Mecca. It's just a kind of a ritual. They think if they go there, when they will die tomorrow, they will tell God, see, now we have a certificate, we have been to Mecca. Like our Pope once upon a time used to give certificate that when you go to heaven, you can show the certificate that now you are a real Christian. In this way, all these artificial things came up. But there is reality behind it. The difference is the reality is for the real people and not for false people. But this ritualism has grown too much. Like in India, we have many Swambhus created by the Kundalini, again I would say, and which are really worshipped. I've been to most of them and I was surprised that most of the pujaris were suffering from some sort of a serious disease. Like one was a paralyzed fellow. He said, we are serving this God here and you said this is Swambhu. Then mother, why is it we are suffering from this disease? I said, because you are just making money. You can't make money out of God. If you don't want to serve God, you don't stay here. But if you want to serve God, then you can stay here, but don't make money out of this. It's very common, I've seen. Those people who make money get paralysis. I've seen it. It's a very deep understanding. All these elements, Mother Earth, everybody has about everything. Because their Kundalini is not like your Kundalini, which is, though in itself is pure, but because of your human endeavors, human mistakes, ego, superego, all sorts of nonsense, the Kundalini is not so sensitive, nor does it tell you what is happening. It has to be very alert, sensitive spirituality within you, by which you can say immediately what you think, what you know, what you understand about anything. But the problem is that this doesn't exist. Why is it you should not be so sensitive? On the contrary, I have seen if their mind works against somebody, then they start saying, you are catching on this, you are catching on that, you are catching on that. Actually, the person who is saying that is catching. So, with this thing, one has to understand that if we are the true reflection of Adi Shakti, then we should be pure, absolutely pure, like the white snow. Even one black drop, that's why I wore today the white sari, falls on the white, it shows. You should be so white that anything, any minute black spot also should be seen by you and in others also to be felt by you. If that height is achieved by pure life by pure thinking, by pure heart. It is not necessary to manipulate anything. No need at all. It's all natural like the Mother Earth is. Does she manipulate anything? Nothing. Just see how spontaneous she is. You put a seed in the Mother Earth and see how it sprouts. She's so spontaneous. Her activity is so spontaneous. We never wonder about it. See different types of flowers, different types of fragrance, different heights of shrubs and trees. How she grows with such balance in every place. In every minute atom and molecule of that Mother Earth, there is sense. So before us is the best reflection of the Adi Shakti, and that is this Mother Earth. So first, we must respect the Mother Earth. I like you people because you are sitting on the ground. It's very good. For meditation, if you can sit on the Mother Earth, it will be extremely good. Because the special quality of the Mother Earth, which also I have unfortunately, that I suck your problems. She too sucks your problem. And when she sucks your problem, you get rid of them without any difficulties. So if you cannot, say, sit on the ground, then you take a stone, better is, or you can have a marble or something which is natural, on which you should try to sit. But if you sit on the plastic and do your meditation, I don't know what is going to help you, the plastic. That's why I request you always that use natural things, because natural things can absorb your problems very well.
Adi Bhumi Adi This is such a beautiful picture, such a beautiful image I found on the internet. Sadly, it's definitely made by Sahaja Yogi or Yogini, but sadly I don't know who painted it. Maybe you find out, let me know. I just love the message of this image of maybe how we don't know, we know Shri Mataji is there, but she's hiding in the elements and she's protecting us as our children. And it's beautiful how the little baby has the Kundalini risen and the Sahasrara shining. So we're almost at the end of our meditation. So before we say the Sahasrara mantras, I'd love to play a little violin tune for you in honor of the lands of England. A tiny, hopefully slightly happy tune. And I invite you all to just close your eyes or look at this beautiful picture of Shri Mataji laughing with the flowers and just go and enjoy the thoughtless at that point. So I wrote this little tune recently, so the B part's yet to be composed. And let's end our meditation with the Sahasrara mantras. Twameva Sakshat Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. So let's collectively raise our Kundalini and put a bandhan. And we conclude today's session, first of all, with a big thank you to Priti Patel for helping me sharing the slides, which she's done so beautifully. For the first time, it's always a bit overwhelming, isn't it? All this technical thing with the slides. But thanks so much. You did an awesome job. And everyone else who is here, have a lovely night. And I play a brand new track that we just published today, so I hope you enjoy it, with a lovely musician who is from Eastern Europe, no, from Russia. And he is, is he from Ukraine or Russia? I dare not say. I will update you on that one. But he's living in Dallas, Texas, and he's made the most stunning drone footage of 5 states of the United States. So I hope you enjoy this. But before that, we tie our Kundalini, put a bandhan, and I say good night to everybody.
Apologies, it's just seems to be buffering the network.
Do you want me to share from my side to try?
Yes, please.
Okay, no luck on my side as well.
Let me try again.
Actually, hold on one sec. you.